Hello students. Now let's start lesson number 5, Wonderful World of Bholu. Okay, here it is the story of Bholu, and through the story of Bholu we have teach many and we have learned many things. Okay, let's read the story. Friends, come on, this is Bholu. Bholu has gone for a walk by a pond today. Now, today Bholu is go for a walk on a pond. Okay, he going to visit a pond. Now, let us two go along with him for a walk and get to know something new. Now let's see what Bholu says. Bholu says, "Wow, what a beautiful fish is this! Oh, minto fish." So here is the fish. In the pond he see. Okay, he sees a fish and the name of this fish is minto. Okay, so Bholu says that, "Wow, what a beautiful fish is this! Oh, Mintu fish, please come and play with me." So Bholu says that, "Please come and play with me." Now fish says that, "No, I cannot come out there. You come into the water to play with me." Okay, so fish say that, I cannot come with you. You come into the water and we play together. Now Bholu says that, "I cannot come into water." Bholu says that, "I cannot breathe in water." Okay, so I cannot come in water. Now fish says that, "I cannot come out of water." So Bholu cannot come into the water and fish cannot out of the water. Now Bholu says, "Why?" Fish says, "I cannot breathe on land." Okay, fish cannot breathe on land. We know that. Bholu says, "Likewise, I cannot respire in water." I cannot respire means I cannot also breathe in water. So Bholu also said that I cannot breathe in water. Now fish says, "Bholu, one has its own place of living." So fish says that every creature have their own place of living. They have their own home. Okay, so you live on land, whereas I only live in water. Okay, so that is the visit of Bholu to the pond. Okay, Bholu क्या गयो? Walk by a pond. Okay, he visit to a pond and there he met a fish. Now let's see living in water. Here we have to write down some animals' name which live in water. For example, fish. Okay, fish, they are live in water. So just like fish, which animals and birds live in water? So tortoise, frog, starfish, crocodile, water snake, hippopotamus, crab, duck, otter. Otter means jad biladi. Okay, otter, crane. Okay, so these types of birds and animals, they live in water just like fish. Okay, so now let's turn the page here. Okay, now read. Bholu says, "Oh, Chinchi squirrel, are you fine over there? Would you please come down to play with me?" So now Bholu come to squirrel and he asks squirrel for playing. Now squirrel says, "Yes, certainly." Now squirrel also agreed to play with Bholu. What is the name of that squirrel? So Chinchi. The name of the squirrel is Chinchi. Now Chinchi is also wanted to play with Bholu. Now Bholu says, "Can you get down from the tree and live on land?" So can you live on land? Bholu asked. Now squirrel replied, Sure, why not? I can live on land. Squirrel said that I can live on land. I make nest on tree. Bholu says, wow, you are very good. See, Mintu fish tells that it can live in water only. Now Squirrel says, it's true about fish. She can only live in water as the water is the home for it. Now Squirrel says that yes, that fish is telling true that fish can only live in water as they cannot breed on land. The water is the home for fish. Okay, so Squirrel told that. Now Bholu says that, so can you not live in water? So Squirrel said that, no Bholu, I cannot live in water. Now Bholu says that, so તું વોટરમાં રહી શકે? So Squirrel said that no, I cannot live in water. હું વોટરમાં રહી શકું નહીં. We live on land, so we cannot breathe in water. Hence we cannot live in water. So we live on land. We can breathe on land, so that we cannot breathe in water. Okay, so we only live on land and not in water. So Squirrel replied. Now, which are the other animals like Chinchi squirrel who live on land? So there are some animals and birds, they live on land. Okay, so like squirrel, there are many animals who live on land. So let's see which are the animals who live on land, like squirrel, dog, rat, goat, mongoose, cat, rabbit, cow, buffalo, camel, horse, elephants. Okay, so these are the animals. Like squirrel, they also live on land. Okay, so these are the animals who live on land. Now let's turn the page. Okay, here. Now Bholu walked ahead and met the gmuk tortoise. Now here Bholu met a tortoise, and a tortoise name is Dugmug. Okay, Bholu says, Dugmug, where are you going? Now tortoise answered, it's too hot here. Bholu, I shall go into the pond and take rest there. It would give me relief from the heat. Now tortoise said that where he go, he went to pond for rest. There is very hot on land, so he is going into the pond. Okay, and he wanted to rest there as there is very hot on land. Okay, now Bholu says, you walk on land, then how can you live in water? So tortoise says, why can I not live in water? So Bholu says, Chinchi tells that those who live on land cannot live in water. So Bholu says that Chinchi is the squirrel. Chinchi told that one who live on land, they cannot live in water. જે land પર રહી શકે એ waterમાં રહી શકે નહીં, breathe કરી શકે નહીં. એવું કોણે કહ્યું મને? Chinchi squirrelએ કહ્યું છે. Now tortoise says, Chinchi is correct, but there are some exceptional animals like me which can live both on land and in water. Okay, mostly animals, if they live on land, they cannot breathe in water. But there are some exceptional animals who they live both on land and they can live in water also. So there are some animals like them. Now Bholu says, oh, it's really amazing. Now right, there are many such animals like tortoise in our surroundings which can live in both place in water as well as on land. So here all the animals name which I have written, all the animals, they are live both in land as well as they also live in water. Okay, so on land and in water. So like tortoise can live on land also, and tortoise can live in water also. Okay, so these types of animal names are written here. You have to also write these names in your textbook. Okay, so like tortoise, which animals live both in land and water? So tortoise, crane, duck, crocodile, kingfisher, water snake, crab, seal, hippopotamus, penguin, frog. Okay, so these types of animals and birds, they can live both in water and on land. Okay, now turn the page. Now, while Bholu was walking ahead, brooding, he met Keto Pigeon on the way. Now, Pigeon says, now Bholu was walking ahead and ahead. Now, he met a pigeon. Okay, so Pigeon says, hey, are you fine, Bholu? Where are you going? Now Bholu says, how may I say? I am confused. Now Bholu says, I am very confused. Now Pigeon say, what is the confusion? What is your confusion? Now Bholu says, see, the fish says that she can live in water only. Likewise, tell the squirrel that she can live only on land, not in water. But the gummak tortoise claims that it can live both in water and on land. Now, Pigeon says there is nothing to get confused with. Bolu, some walk on land, some flies in sky, and some may walk and swim as well. Okay, so Bolu says, Pigeon said that some animals they can live on land also, some birds they can fly also, and some birds and animals are like them, they are live on land and they can live in water also. So there is no confusion here, Bolu. It is so simple. Okay, so Bolu says, where do you live? Do you walk or swim? So Pigeon says, see dear, I am a flying bird and come on ground to pick grains. I usually live in the nest which I make in the hollows of well, houses or walls. So pigeon is a bird. It can fly in the sky. It can come on ground to pick the grains, and it can live in the nest. It usually live in the nest, and it make its nest on the hollows of well, houses or wall. એવું પોતાનો નેસ્ટ એટલે માળો ક્યાં બનાવે? તો હોલોઝ હોય એટલે કે કોઈક બખોલ હોય, કે વેલ હોય, કૂવો હોય, અથવા હાઉસ હોય ઓર વોલ હોય. ઓકે, સો એના ઉપર નેસ્ટ બનાવીને એવો રહે. ઓકે, સો બર્ડ્સ કેન ફ્લાય ઓલ્સો એન્ડ બર્ડ્સ કેન live on land also. Okay, now not the bird that fly and which are living around us. Now here are the bird which can fly in the sky. Okay, the name of some birds are given. You have to also write these names in your textbook. Now like pigeon, which birds can fly? Okay, crow, sparrow, मैना, parrot, kite, peacock, eagle, dove, cuckoo, hawk. Okay, so baj, hawk means. Okay, so these types of birds, they can fly in the sky like pigeon. Okay, so these are the birds. Now turn the page here. Now elephant says, Bholu, oh Bholu, where do you go? Bholu says, Hathi Dada, It's good that you have made. I am very much confused. Now elephant says, what happened? Bholu says, Dada, the fish live in the water. Squirrel live on land and tortoise live on land as well as in water. How wonderful is this? Now elephant says, what is so strange in this? Now Bholu was very confused to know that fish can live in water, then squirrel can live on land, the tortoise can live both in water and on land. So he was very confused. He was amazed. Okay, so elephant says that what is so strange in this? Everyone has habitat according to their adaptation. Okay, according to their nature, every birds and animal, every creature has their own habitat. Habitat means home, ઘર, રહેઠાણ. ઓકે, સો બધાનું પોતાના નેચર પ્રમાણે રહેઠાણ હોય છે. ઓકે, ભોલું says it is so. Elephant says yes. The one, underline these words, the one which lives on land is a terrestrial. Okay, so the one which lives on land is called a terrestrial. જે કોઈ પણ land ઉપર રહે બધા શું કહેવાય? Terrestrial animals. Okay, and lives in water is an aquatic. Okay, the creature which lives in water, they are called aquatic animal. Okay, then who flies in the sky is an avian. So those who flies in the sky, they are called avian, and lives on land and in water as well is identified as an amphibian. So those who can live in water and as well on land also, they are identified or they are called as an amphibian animal. Okay, so there are four types of animals and birds. First one, terrestrial animals, aquatic animals, avian and amphibian. Okay, what is terrestrial? Terrestrial means those who live on land. Okay, what is aquatic? Aquatic means those who live in water. Okay, avian means those who flies in sky, and amphibian means, what is amphibian? Amphibian means those who live on land as well as in water also. Okay, so these types of animals, there are four types of animals and birds. Okay, they can be divided into four type as their habitat. Okay, એમના રહેઠાણ પ્રમાણે એમને four typesની અંદર divide કરવામાં આવે છે. Okay, name of the animals and birds that have been noted by you and classify the animal birds as per their habitats. Okay, habitats એટલે રહેઠાણ પ્રમાણે. ઓકે, સો એમના રહેઠાણ પ્રમાણે, એમના હોમ પ્રમાણે એવો ક્યાં રહે છે એ પ્રમાણે આપણે એમને four typesની અંદર ડિવાઈડ કરીએ છીએ. ઓકે, સો there are four kinds of animals and birds according to their habitat. Okay, so terrestrial animal, aquatic animal, avian and amphibian. Okay, so here there are two examples of each type. Now terrestrial animal who live on land like dog and goat. Now aquatic animals who live in water like fish and water snake. Now avian means who can fly, so parrot and pigeon. Now amphibian who can live in water and as well as on land, so frog and tortoise. So these are the four types of animals and birds as per their habitat. Okay students, I hope you understand in all the animals and birds according to their habitat. Okay students, we'll stop here and the next pages we'll discuss later. Till then, take care students, stay home, stay safe.